Okay, and we got bananas in chat from Ollie95XZ and Cuplex, also Mickey MO3, Al Sanders, Arangelo's here, Camo J123, thank you for the bananas, also Kipu Darkwater, Simon C92, K-Dads, thank you for the bananas, appreciate it ever so much, and Pony Butts as well. Thank you for the bananas. Let's get going, let's do this live stream. How is everyone doing? Hope you're all doing well. Where's my little list? Where are we going to start? What are we doing? Oh yeah, we're going to go check on the redstone. Yeah. Alright, so let's fly down here. If you haven't seen the latest episodes of Hermitcraft, you might not be aware that we have a apparently fully functional, sugarcane farm up and running. Apparently running, I say. I'd like a pick, please. Thank you very much. We break these two. We go in the back here. So what happens... How does that have more than 5 stacks in there? What? Oh, maybe this is a chunk border. No, it's not a chunk border. Well, that hopper is duplicating items. Which is a thing that happens when hoppers pointing to each other. I thought that only worked on chunk borders though. So if I want to basically remove 2. So if I do that. Okay, did that activate? That should have activated the farm, or maybe it's when it goes all the way back across. Should hear a flying machine if it activated. Agent Eddie says, "Hey X, how you doing?" I'm all right. I feel really groggy this morning. Not in a bad way. Not a bad way groggy. Just I don't know. Don't think I got enough sleep. Something like that. Feeling exhausted. We've got a noise in here. I need to put my noises in the on the screen so I can read them out. So while I wasn't streaming, Tiger Tug, Mr. Retro, Saphos, and Agent 531 all subscribed. Thank you, peeps. Appreciate that. Camo J123 is here, resubscribed for 12 months in a row. You know what that means? That means you get a goldie face in chat. And Camo says, "Is that it?" No, it can't be. But wait, is it? It's a goldie face. It is a goldie face. Also, CubFan135 is in chat. Everyone say hi to CubFan. He's not on the server, but he's in chat. Hey Cub, how's it going? So this thing will work now eventually, unless it duplicates more cobble. So I came over here and I noticed that this thing was basically fully grown, and I was wondering why it hasn't harvested it. So we got a bunch of jobs to do in and around this area. The first one of which is this thing. We're gonna move it because it ain't so good in this position, right? Yeah, there's things in the way here. Right, I'm going to remove that, but not the glass below because it's holding back the water. And I need it to go... What's weird is I need this to go up there. I think what we're going to end up doing is basically creating an item elevator to go into another item elevator. So this one will be pushed over in that direction. Something like that. Let's take away this glass. That's what we've got to start off by doing, just removing the glass. That's pretty much it. So, Mr. has resubscribed for 30 months in a row. Absolutely epic. Thank you for the wonderful support. I appreciate it. Hope you enjoyed today's stream. And Yap Plays Games has subscribed with Amazon Prime. Thank you for subscribing, man. Appreciate it. Oh, there it goes. That's... That feels a little bit sooner than I expected, to be fair. Maybe all the cobble made its way over. Farts on stream, please, says Crower Gaming. I've never had that request before. I don't think I will. I also don't feel like doing that. Oh, that's kind of rude. Jeez. No one wants to hear that. Jackster says, X, I'm subscribed now and it's 1 AM in the morning. I think I shall feel the new Dangle's word called groggy. Dangle's word. Groggy. Wait, you're subscribing at 1 in the morning. Yep, that'll make you feel groggy. That'll definitely make you feel groggy. So we're gonna turn this ice stream around the corner so it goes back a little bit, and then it's gonna go up. Right, so I'm gonna leave that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Like I could push it to here, and that thing could go up 2 blocks behind. That might just be enough. Might just be enough. We shall find out. Also, isn't this area like dangerously close to something? I don't know. More noises in the ear. That J2 the Osh has subscribed. Thank you for subscribing, man. Appreciate it. As always, hope you enjoy the stream. Alan Berg says, is this earlier than usual? I've only just finished dinner here. It's actually later than usual. By like an hour, and maybe even more. Usually I start streaming between 7 and 8. But lately I've been going to bed later. Just because of the sun not being around in the morning. So it's harder to wake up, I find. Pineapple Warlord says it's definitely a different time to usual. It is. So now you've got your explanation as well. So we're going to push it over in that. Do you know what we can do? We can actually use... Okay, we're going to be fine. We can use some hoppers to push this over a little bit further, right? So we need a... Well, actually, the dropper that we need, I'm about to pick up. Everything's already on the ground. We just need a few extra hoppers. So let's count that again. What was it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The border's going to end there. So I can do that, and we can go up at this point. But I can also move it if need be. So if we go up here... We're going to have plenty of space. Yeah, I don't think there's any reason to mess about with that. We could even put it back by 1. And then the glass will go there. Is that even going to get in the way of anything? I don't think it is. I don't think it is at all. Yeah, I reckon that's what we'll do then. Okay, so if you didn't follow any of that, we're going to do it like this. We're going to need some stone bricks and stone. And then we're going to need to move all of our redstone as well. Hoppers equal lag, says Slighted Demon. I mean, anything you put in the world is something that the computer has to process, right? The point of hoppers being lag is that in the way in which you use them. If you want to use them on a large scale, they can be problematic. If you want to use anything on a large scale, there's a good chance they can be problematic. Now, the problem with hoppers is if you do use a lot of them and you don't... let's say condition them to be friendly for your server. Is that actually correct? That is possibly not actually... Oh no, you need 2. So we want that one. Okay, that needs to be a hopper. Which means these 2 needs to be ice, which means I need me ice thing. So yeah, it's the way in which you use it. If you just chain hoppers everywhere, they're going to, you know, the more you have, the more impact they have on the server. So if I had made this entire stream out of hoppers, right, that's going to have so much more of an impact on the server than items flowing through a water stream. And that's the difference. That's the difference right there. Okay, oh, I've fallen down. Let's pick this thing up. I know this off by heart now, so I don't need to worry too much about copying it. There we go. Oh, I can hear the sugarcane farm going back and forth. That thing activates a lot, doesn't it? Where's Sky Factory 3, says Sanjif999. Oh, I didn't think of that today. I could have done that. Maybe next stream will be it. DW47 says, hey X, I'm happy to be here. I'm happy to have you here. I'm glad you're feeling good. Let's put a block there. Yeah, that's the one that we need, because that's going to have a comparator on the other side. So comparator, repeater. This is the fastest clock you can put on this, by the way. So, in case you want to remember it, it's... And let's hope I build it right. You got your dropper, block, comparator, repeater. Block there, then we're going to have piece of redstone. I like to put stone bricks underneath my redstoning, so... If ever I'm digging around and I see some random stone bricks, it's a hint that there's something going on here. So, redstone, repeater, redstone again, and then... No, wait, I've done something. Have I done something wrong? Made a clock? Oh, that's because there's something in there. I feel like... Oh, no, wait. I should have one more repeater on me. So what did I build before? Did I drop a repeater? Did I do this with one less? It could be... I think I know what's going on here. I think this might actually be wrong. Oh, damn it. I thought I was teaching you all something. Okay, so that is possibly not the fastest because there's an extra delay there. Now that, I think, is the fastest clock you can do, but you might have a repeater here because if that ever fills up, which in theory it shouldn't if this is fast, then you need a full strength signal to override that. And yeah, it literally pumps out items as fast as you can give it to them. So... That's why it's the fastest. In fact, I think it can even handle 2 hoppers pointing into the dropper. But maybe not 3. Where is Carried Away, says Horace. It's I don't know, it sort of ran out of the room and it's hid under a cupboard. I was looking for it earlier, but I don't know. I don't know where it's gone. Right, let's put some torches down because this area's kind of dim, isn't it? Although there's a reason it's kind of dim. It's because there's ice here and we don't want the ice to melt. Jeez. Right, so if we break that, flows around the corner, except actually it's just going to do this. Flow straight because that's where our item elevator is now going to be. Cool, so then we can go up. I should pick up my things here because we don't need to come back to this. That's done now. In they go, and we'll grab this. Assume I said a bad word, says Todd. Did I? What bad word was that? Jeez. What happened to Castle Story, says Mr. Sulk. It got ran over. It got ran over in the street. It's so sad. So yeah, this is now just going to come up here. Now, I'm going to leave that glass block where it is. Yep, that's absolutely fine. As we go up here, we should find that we need to do some more digging and removing of glass that's going to be above our head. More noises in my ear. Demonic742 has subscribed for 6 months, half a year, saying, "Hi X, 6 months already, and still loving your streams and videos. Keep on keeping on." I love that saying. Keep on keeping on. Thank you for the support, Demonic. Appreciate it as always, and I'm glad you're still enjoying what we're doing here. Been really enjoying Carried Away, peeps, by the way. I'm doing daily episodes on that. There'll be another episode out today at the usual time of 2. If you haven't checked the game out, highly recommend you do. Been having a blast playing it. It's a lot of fun. Do I have some bone blocks? Here's the thing. Of course I got some bone blocks. Let's take care of that problem now, you know. It's not really a problem. It's just a gap. It's just a gap. Okay, now have I got a jump boost? I feel like I'm jumping higher than usual. Alright, that's that bit taken care of. Now we'll put these back. Pack this thing up. Hey X, I wanted to ask you a question. Can I access Fullcraft 2 without using Twitch as the launcher, says Sammy. I don't know. I don't use Twitch as the launcher because it won't work on my computer. So they send me like files to use to put it on vanilla. So it's possible to play it on vanilla, but I don't know if you can do that straight away because, like I said, they send me files so I can play. By they, I mean the team, the admin team on Fullcraft. Right, now we've got to keep going up. Triraptor says no sound or just me. Unfortunately... Oh, wait a minute, I've got Silk Touch. Why is there still ice in there? Unfortunately, it's just you, I think. Not that you can hear me. Dig down deep says mind the gap. There is a gap there. It probably needs filling in, doesn't it? Let's put some stone here. Nice, that's better. I can get all of this. X, can you add a map of the Nether in that place? That's a 9x9. Or could you just put blocks on a whole map to break the Wither 9? I do not understand that question, the greatest Josh. Can you add a map of the Nether in that place, that a 9x9, or could you put blocks on a whole map to make the Wither 9-9? I really don't know. I had to read it twice, I don't understand. Hey X, my cat got stung by a bee today, but she's fine. Oh, ouch, says Syrian. Someone sent me a video, again, of a cat watching one of my videos. I love it. Every time, it cracks me up. I don't know why they like watching my videos so much. Oh. Okay, so now what we want to do is the items are going to end up here, and we want to send them into another item elevator. We don't have a lot of space to operate with here. That's one thing I'll confess. I'll confess there ain't much space. Probably a good idea if I just dug this out a little bit. Now it's not so claustrophobic, right? So we need hoppers. We don't have a lot left. We need a dropper. Oh, I've got some in my hotbar. That's good. So we're going to go up here. So we've got to do that. Okay. Not with the one at the end. Put glass around it, so we're going to need glass there as well. So that will capture the items in that space. That could effectively be a dropper. And that dropper would technically slightly reduce the tiniest amount of lag. So I'll do it, okay? I'll do it. Look at that. We're saving the server. Goodness me, the performance is going to be so much better now. So much better. We'll put a torch here so we can see what we're doing. Now we need to put in a redstone clock. I'm going to go in this direction because there ain't gravel over here. That's the way. Get ourselves some andesite. Near Shadows resubscribed. By the way, 15 minutes in, I've got a big cup of tea here that needs drinking. It's some, I think it's some everyday brew. Alvinera says, my cat watches all my YouTube with me, Asuma. Ah, that's adorable. Some good tea, some good tea. Not terribly strong though. Near Shadow has resubscribed for 8 months in a row, saying not the most regular viewer of the stream, but happy 8 months. Loving the new series, Carried Away and Riffs. Oh, and before I forget, any hints at the next cover? Oh, I haven't really... Okay, so it might be a 9-minute medley of 3 songs. That's what I'll say. In fact, I was recording it the other day, so little story for you. Latest guitar video uploaded was Soulfly, Fly High. Love that song. Played it, recorded it, absolutely great. Then I just picked up another guitar and went, let's record them back to back. Started recording that and I realised that I wasn't actually recording the camera. So that really bummed me out. And then I went and recorded Fly High again and it wasn't quite the same. But I uploaded it anyway just because it's really about the process of just getting comfortable with recording yourself. More than it is some sort of perfectionist covering thing, you know? Like, it's just about getting it done. So I uploaded it, the second one. But anyway, yeah, I was going to record them back to back. And the other song that I was playing was a 9-minute medley of 3 songs that I put together. That I really, really enjoy playing. Freebird says the Endless. I would love to play that song one day. See, this is what I'm going to do after December. Is I'm really going to like focus on one project at a time, because I'm a bit scattered with guitar. Like whenever I practice, there'll be like, you know, I might look up a song and play it a little bit, and then a lot of songs I've learned by half playing them. Where is, oh there it is, by half playing them and then coming back to them and half playing them again, which is not really a great way of learning to play guitar. So I want to really knuckle down and be like, okay, guitar solo, let's do this, and like play it every day until we know it, kind of thing. And Freebird, of course, I'd love to, but I'm not sure how difficult that is really overall. Right, let's grab this thing. Okay, we're gonna put it in here. We'll tidy up our inventory in a bit. This is pretty much done, I think. Oh, we're probably gonna need some. I need a way out of here. Also, that's not in the right. Ah, no, it's that one. Yeah, okay, it's in the right spot. I'm gonna need a way out of here. Is the other thing. I guess I can just dig up through this glass. Okay, so the last thing I need is glass. And I need to take this with me. So, oh, goodness me, we do not have enough. We do not have enough glass. I might have some glass in one of these two. Let's find out what's in them. Nope. No. Oh, well, don't worry, don't worry. It'll be fine, it'll be fine. Don't panic. Calm down, jeez. What is Asuma doing? I just arrived, says Jaw. We're doing odds and sods today, little things that need doing here and there, you know. So we've set up a couple of item elevators so we can continue elevating items, because it ended up being in the way. Right, and now we're going to go up here. And then we're going to go get more glass, come back and fix that, and we're good. What is the best way out of this area? It's around this cobble. And then over here. And no, not over there, because there's cobble in the way. Jeez, this is a bit of a maze, this. It's a bit of a maze. Let me out of my own base. Freebird solo is easier than it sounds. Basic pentatonic scales and repeat for 5 minutes, says B-Bruh. When I listen to the Freebird solo, I am quite aware that a lot of the techniques that they're playing, they kind of like repeat. Like, it's not like, I don't know, Kirk Hammett or someone where like, even though they're sort of playing a lot of the same notes, they're always changing little notes in between. It's like the same 4-note sequence, like played 4 times, then you do another 4-note sequence. But I don't know my scales. I know what a pentatonic sort of... I don't really know my theory. I know little bits of scales. I imagine perhaps knowing the scale in advance might be a way to get into it. If anyone out there, by the way, does play guitar and knows theory and knows potentially a good way to learn theory, I really, really want to learn theory on guitar. But every time I go and do it, I just seem to get bogged down in an immense amount of terminology and really kind of don't understand why I'm learning these things. Because I kind of get it in a way, like I've composed music using scales before, but learning all the theory and... I don't know. I've tried many different sources and it's never really worked. So I'm always open for a suggestion. Cuplex says, X, if you're streaming Sky Factory next time, you should probably read my tutorial I sent you on how to use the new storage system. Please send me that again. I vaguely maybe remember getting that. The main thing is getting it online. I haven't spoken to Autumn a lot lately, and because of all the issues we've had with it, I want to make sure he's around when we give it a try. Just in case something goes wrong. Don't want to start a stream and then, you know, not be able to finish it, so to speak. Right. And then glass we got... Did we get it from over here? Yes, there it is. Dump off some items. This is how we roll, you know. We dump stuff into those and we sort them out another day. My storage system is currently broken. I could try and fix it on stream, actually, because I've got some more instructions on how to fix it. It's my first time watching you, says Omanash. Welcome, Omanash. Chili Sunny says, assume it's Stellar Drone, not Stellar Drone. It should be Stellar Drone. I'm not sure what you're saying. It says Stellar Drone on the screen. Alan Berg says, in my opinion, music theory should always be learnt with a connection to playing the music. That kind of makes sense. People say once you know theory, when you learn to play songs, all of a sudden so much stuff opens up about it. Like, you can see what's coming because you know what scales they're using and stuff like that. B-Bros says, theory is overrated. Just remember the pentatonic box. All 12 strings fret through to the 15th fret. Lots of people have different opinions on theory. I know that. We just had two very different opinions. Let's have a look. Right, so we took care of the item elevator. That's terrific. That goes off the list. Let's grab some leaves and bones and tidy up one side of the farm. The farm's been running again, by the way. So when I checked it last, I guess it had stopped working. I've got a feeling it pretty much stopped working after I finished recording, because I remember coming over here and checking, and this thing was just that row. And it was this morning, so now we've got that much in since we've been streaming. And this thing used to have about 4 stacks and it's gone all the way up to here now. So the gunpowder farm works around the clock, the sugarcane wasn't, but that's taken care of. The thing that I need to do is over at this end. Who's online, says Protocol. It was Tango, but he just logged off. Late Banana from 88TS, welcome buddy, welcome. And Daliowo says, just join the stream liking it. I'm glad you're liking it, welcome to the stream. Dave Grohl doesn't use theory, why would you? I personally only use pentatonics, says Ugly Lampshade. I mean, I want to learn theory because it keeps coming up when I try to learn more about playing guitar. Like, if I try and learn new techniques, or I'm learning about what different guitarists have contributed, let's say, I'm watching these videos and theory constantly comes up. They start referring to fifths and all these, I don't know, different terms, and I really feel like I need to know this stuff. I would agree you don't need theory to make music. I've made music without knowing any theory, and a lot of it, and it's, like, I'd say it's alright, you know. It doesn't sound like I don't know what I'm doing, at all. You can learn music by listening to it, you know. You pick up on a lot that way. I don't know why I got the redstone out. It's probably because I'm waffling. X, would you consider doing a Bullet from a Valentine cover? They have good guitars in their songs. I'd love to see a cover by you. They just don't get me fired up enough. I like the band. I've seen them live plenty of times. When I look for guitar covers, I really just want something that kind of like gets you going, you know, like that's really you can really get into it when you're playing. And some bands don't always do that for me. You know, it's nothing wrong with the band or anything. It's just for some reason or another, like, their songs don't particularly interest me in playing. And I'd say Bullet are probably one of those bands. Like, I think Hand of Blood or something like that might be interesting, but I don't actually want to remove that layer. I think I want to remove the layer below. Okay, I thought I stumbled on a secret passageway. No, it's not a secret passageway. Musicroom.com, Musicians Institute Book, Harmony and Theory, says 44DD. Let's musicroom.com. Let's put that on my little notes that I've got open here. I will check it out and hopefully be able to get along with it. Theory gets confusing for sure, says Bebra. Oh, does it? I mean, every time I've attempted to learn it, it's just been, like, I don't know. It's just been overwhelming, I think. It's just so much stuff, and you're trying to learn one thing, before you know it, they're talking about stuff you don't know about again. Learning some theory is really helpful. It shows the basis that work via all instruments, says Elena Eva. Yeah, there's definitely some advantages to learning it. Here's one of the things I've picked up from learning about theory and why people do theory and stuff. It helps you find your way around the fretboard a lot easier. And as someone who doesn't really know any scales, I've sort of taught myself my own way around the fretboard, but it's always to create some sort of sound that's sort of my own, if that makes sense. If you know theory and scales, then all of a sudden you can just sort of chime in with lots of different styles of music because you know how they've been played. What would you do if you cheat in survival and then feel demotivated, says Nicholas? Maybe undo where you cheated. I mean, I don't think you can really cheat Minecraft. You cheat yourself, is what I'd say. And that's the same for cheating in a lot of scenarios. What am I trying to get here? I'm trying to get a crafting bench. Do you know what? It's a crafting bench here, I just realised. So, in Minecraft, like, I think it's a sandbox game by default. If you're going to play it with the rules that are already in place, you know, you boot up and you play the default game, I think you're kind of limiting yourself in what you could do. You can add mob heads to the game, for example, like we've done. So I think when you play this game, it's really about cheating yourself or not, if that makes sense. If you want to do something slightly different from the default way it's done, why not? Just you know, don't take the fun out of the game. You know, don't spawn in 1,000 diamonds, because then all of a sudden it's going to feel like, oh well, I've got no reason to go and mine some diamonds and create an enchanting farm or whatever, you know, for enchanting your new diamond armor. There's no reason to do it. You've made the Italian flag with your shulker boxes, says Cheese Truffles. Yeah, we have. Check that out. Check that out. Well spotted. Hey X, you should try listening to Goodbye by Gravity. Awesome band. If ever you want to tweet me a song, I'll check it out. Prank Mumbo, says Catastrophica. Can you be more specific, please? More specific about this prank. And who's this Mumbo fella? Please don't prank Mumbo, says Mr. Bad Poison. Okay. Sorry, I won't prank Mumbo then. Oh, we were going to prank Mumbo, but nope. Someone wants me not to prank Mumbo. I guess we should do what they say. Okay, that'll do. I'll leave that wall exposed. I don't know. I covered it all up for a reason. I can't remember what that reason was. Is there a way to farm shulkers, says Mr. VF. Only if you want to put a shulker spawner in, which is something we did on my Patreon server. We've actually done this season, I think, if I'm remembering correctly, without one. But last season... now that looks so much better. Yep, that's just what I wanted to change, that little thing right there. So last season we actually had 2 spawners, and we built 2 different farms. You could visit them. One was an AFK farm, and the other one was a looting farm where you could interact with the shulkers. And I think people liked it because it was different, and it was incredibly difficult to get shulkers in that world. But like, if you... again, talking about, you know, if you're sick to death of exploring the end to get shulker shells, but you want to do stuff with shulkers, you could have fun by putting in a shulker spawner and then creating a farm around it. You give yourself something to do, you take something boring out of the game and replace it with something interesting, you know? That's the way I look at playing this game. Demonique, thank you for the kind message. Prank Iscal with a statue of him wearing Durite armor, says Catastrophica. Every prank that Iscal ever receives will always have Durite in it. Like, literally. Snoop Loggy Log in the house, everyone. An original OG saying, what really is music theory? I've heard a lot of people. I heard a lot, but never knew what it was, and I'll only have it in next year in music school. think of here's me, someone who doesn't know music theory, trying to explain what it is. Music theory is like you have 12 notes, right? And then each set of 12 notes are in octaves, and it's how you construct melodies or put things together, like chords, how things harmonize with one another. It's all of that devised into terminology. So scales will be the set of notes, like which 12 notes are you going to be playing in those different octaves. Then they have names for that. Then I believe it's like you have terms for how you can play this note and that note at the same time. But not, there isn't one way of doing it, right? So there's loads of different chords, there's loads of different scales, and I believe music theory is basically understanding lots of that, so you can say to another musician, alright, we're doing C major chord and scale, and we're playing it on this chord, and if you know the theory, you'll know all these different notes that you can play along with, or something like that, I think is the general idea. Oh, that's filled up again. The next thing we're going to be working on, I think we're actually standing at it, okay? So, if you saw the latest episode of Hermitcraft, let's try and... with sound effects, we did this bit here. We might continue this building scheme. So, actually, that is the colour of that floor, right? Oh, hello. We need a... Jeez, come on now, I'm jumping. It's the elytra. It's the elytra. So this floor colour has been given grey because you see it in the ground, okay? The one above is orange. The one above that is green. When you go up and down this thing, the colours change, so you know where you are. So this is going to change into another colour, and it's going to come into this area. What is that colour? I think it's either white for quartz or blue for water, and there's blue up, actually, blue wool. I think it's going to be blue wool. In the terms of that thing, though, it's going to be blue concrete. You don't play a scale on a chord, you base the chord on a scale, says Cuplex. Well, I'm trying my best, you know. I told you I didn't know theory, jeez. I love the mathematics in theory, says Arangelo. Lots of people are saying blue in chat as well. Are you uploading Fullcraft later today, says Catastrophica. Yep. Fullcraft today, Hermitcraft tomorrow. That is the plan. That is the plan. Okay. How many noises have I had in my... Jeez, I'm so far behind. I've just realised I've zoned out on noises in here. It took like 2 in a row to wake me up. I'm so sorry, peeps. Oh, goodness me, how far behind am I? Zajamink, 16 minutes ago, has resubscribed for 17 months in a row. Thank you for the resubscriptions, buddy. I appreciate it, even if I'm apparently slightly out of focus with what's going on here. Let's grab an end felt. I need to find some gravel and sand. That's what I need to do. Whoosh! Up into the sky we go. So, Alex was here. Possibly was here, because it was so long ago this donation came through. Alex, if you're still there, so sorry for being a derp. Ain't much money, just wanted to... oh, I need to look at the other screen. I don't want to crash into like... Where are we at? Ain't much money, just wanted to know how you are helping me through my depressions with your daily uploads. Thank you for the donation, buddy. I appreciate that. I don't actually, do I always say this? This is the thing I always think about. Like, I believe that I don't particularly help you. I think you help yourself by finding something that can take your mind off of it, you know. And I think that's something to think about, you know. You help yourself by looking for something to take your mind off whatever's going on. Which is possibly a good thing, possibly not. I don't know, but that's just something I want to say. You can, I don't know, you can say whatever you want to say in chat to me about that, but it's something that I think. So you do get that message a lot as a person of interest who, you know, puts content online, and I always think like I'm not really talking about anything to do with that, right? I think people, in a way, they find a way to help themselves, which is that's what I want you to think. You found a way to help yourself, you know. I think that's the positive thing. Right, we came here for gravel and sand, and once again I'm unable to do 2 things at once ever, really, am I? Am I ever? Okay, so now what we need is some dyes, so we can make the right colour. Alex was here. I'm looking out for Alex in chat, but Alex, if you reply or not, I appreciate the support as always. Granny Talia has subscribed for Amazon Prime. Feel free to put a butcher emote thing in chat, because I probably butchered that, didn't I? I probably did a terrible job. of saying your name, but I appreciate the subscription. JGlass071 has resubscribed for 10 months in a row saying, "Hey X, not sure if you've seen it yet, but the mini biome plotwod server, I've made a biome on an old castle on top of a hill. Minecraft name is the same as this one." Appreciate your subscription, buddy. 10 months, that's amazing. I have looked at all of the plots on that world, but I did that a while ago, probably like 3 or 4 weeks ago now that I finished looking at all of them. So if it's been since then, I haven't seen it. But that world is still up. I'll probably keep that world forever as a place to go and look for inspiration, because there's so much amazing stuff on it. "How's the cow farm going?" says Ocyan P. I tried to say the P like, you know, like that. I don't know why. Let's go check it out. Whoosh. Oh, what? Didn't activate. Why not activate? Emergency. Emergency. Oh, okay. Okay, that was some panic. Spangleboo says, "I'm late. I thought it was stream day." I forgot it was stream day. It is stream day today. I also streamed a little bit later than usual. Straight into the room. 1 chest. 2 chests. That's how the farm's... How did some cobble get in there? Oh, I know how that got in there. I know exactly how that got in there. I wonder if anyone can figure it out, but I'll never tell you. I'll never tell you. What was that P fish noise? Says Snoop Log. It was me trying to say the P as if it were part of the word. I don't know. I don't know. Look what happens to me. All I've got to do is read the name and I start being a fool. Mordecai and Bloodwing says, "Asuma, how did you learn to play guitar? Did you learn it yourself or did you take lessons or both? I really want to learn it, but I have little to no time for it. And can you try my name?" Oh, I did. I already read it, didn't I? Mordecai and Bloodwing. So, I'm self-taught, and I've pretty much like learned in a lousy way to begin with. Like, being self-taught is... It's about... Well, I don't think you're going to be self-taught and, like... Right, now we're gonna now's here how we do this, right? Self-taught is about finding the information on how to play out there and then using it yourself. And now that we live in this age of like YouTube, you know, there's so many tutorials out there. It's kind of like your guitar tutor can be a video on the internet. But it wasn't quite like that when I started. So thinking back to how I taught myself guitar, it was really just downloading tabs and then trying to do what was written on the tab. So once I figured out how to read a tab, which wasn't so difficult at all, you just need to think. And you also need to be able to like listen to music in a way where you're like, okay, I can hear the notes are going up and down, or like you kind of understand rhythm. I think having a good sense of rhythm will help if you want to be self-taught. I kind of learned by looking at tabs and then, you know, figuring out how to do it on the guitar. But like there was a point later on where I started to get a bit better and a bit more serious with it, but it wasn't until this year where I picked up the guitar again and I thought, right, I love this, but I haven't been doing this, you know, for a couple of years. This time I'm going to like be serious about it, that I really started to think about so much more that I was doing on the guitar. I learned so much more by looking at videos online. I really like stepped up my game with trying to be a better guitarist, and that mentality, like that really would have helped from day one, but I didn't have it in day one. You know, I was kind of sloppy. So if you want to be self-taught, you need time to play, you need dedication. I always say buy a second-hand guitar, something cheap, you know, don't invest loads of money. Don't think, I'm going to be a rock star, let's buy a, you know, stupidly expensive guitar. Don't need to do it like that. You need to find out if you've got the passion for it. And then once you're doing it, just spend time looking at videos on YouTube and getting tips, you know. You can literally just type in how to play guitar on YouTube. And that is really lucky. I didn't have that when I was learning to play guitar. Right, where are we going? I'm thinking we've probably got everything we need inside of our ender chest as always, so we just need to go back down over here. Let's fly away into this corner where it's dark and grey. And I'm singing again. Right, I've got to catch up with the noises. I've got to drink some tea. How about that? Let's see. Bobby Joe 155 has subscribed. Amazon Prime. Thank you for your subscription, man. Appreciate it ever so much. Willie 459 is also subscribed. Thank you for your subscription. Sir Thanks a Lot is here. He likes to thank and he cannot lie. For 15 months in a row, saying thank you for your work and brightening up so many of my days. Appreciate the lovely message, dude. I'm happy to be here and provide you a little bit of light if you need it. Willie459 has done a cheer, throwing some bits at me, saying cheer. It's pronounced Willie, but I've been following your channel a while. Keep up the good work and love the progression on the guitar. Thank you, man. Appreciate the support ever so much. Glad you're enjoying what I'm up to here. Cuplex says, X, we haven't seen the witch farm in a while. How's it doing? The wraiths on the witch farm are pretty pants, and I need to go caving there, and I just can't be motivated to do it at the moment, so I've been leaving it alone. Delicious. Where's your desk from? Is it the Scarster from IKEA? Says Ghost. Ghost? Why is one? It's GH10, which is kind of like go, you know, Ghost. 2003G. I don't know why I said Ghost. I'm calling you Ghost. No, I ordered mine off the internet. It's a sit-stand desk. I often stream when it's raised up, but that's only on weekdays. Like, sorry, did that make any sense? I stand up at my desk when I'm streaming, except on the weekends, because in the morning I feel like I need to sit down for a bit. Some good tea. Unfortunately, it's getting a bit cold, which is kind of weird because it's only 40 minutes in. Usually, it's not that cold by now. I love this music, by the way. I'm glad I picked Stellar Drone. Really love stuff like this. Very soundscapey. It's the kind of thing you can like listen to while you stare at the stare at the stars. Oh, get out the words. Jeez. Who gave this person this microphone? Goodness me. Get off the internet. Okay. We're going to have those things to put minecarts on. So now we need... Oh, that's why we need redstone. Because we're going to need a rail. I love this shulker box system. It's absolutely brilliant. Now we're going to need probably 2 or 3 of these. I reckon. 2 or 3. Oh, I don't need to do that anymore. I keep forgetting about that thing. Still craft the old school way of it. Words, X. Words, says Noah. No, I'm sorry. Please forgive me. I agree. Get off the internet, says Pangleboo. Get off my internet. Shakes fist. Let's see. P. Oh wow. That's a name. Tin P has subscribed. Thank you for your subscription. That's a crazy name. I feel like that name is made to trip people up. Like, let's have a look at the arrangement up here, because we need to make sure we do this right. So you need to see more of this. I don't have that grey... No, I should have the grey clay. I just wasn't looking for it earlier. So if we go grab some clay, it should be grey. Now that's terracotta. Yeah. Clays. Oh my goodness me, what is wrong with my head? Concrete! Goodness me! Oh no. Oh no. I'm live streaming this. I can't do anything right today. Goodness me. Get off the internet. Oh, that should be a new thing. Like, oh, goodness me. Okay, it's not even the right stuff. Oh, it's getting worse. It's getting worse. Let's put that up there and... Aha, there. Concrete. It doesn't say powder. That deserves a derp, says Cheese Truffles. I'll agree. I think the combination of things there deserves a derp. Spangles getting out a pen, putting a +1 down. Keeping track of all the derps, are you, eh? That's a tough job. Right, let's pop up here. Okay, so this is 1. I know it's 2. I always like to check. It's the third one is the minecart each time, so it's going to be 1, 2, and the minecart is in the third one. Right, so we need to get rid of that. That's where the minecart is going to be. So I want to put a trapdoor there. We need glowstone up in here as well. Go get some glowstone. Isn't this system wonderful? Just grabbing what you need. I think it's good. Hello. There we go. So that's going to be... The minecart will... Is this right? I don't think it's right. Oh, goodness me, this is tricky. This is why I double check it, because I'm always confused by this. So it's 1, 2, 3, right? Except that block is there. So it's kind of like 1 and 2 and the minecart is in the bottom one. Okay, so 1 and 2 and the minecart is in the bottom one. 1, 2, minecart is here. Yeah, we've actually built that in the correct place. Now below that is where the new colour is going to come in. So down here is where we start to see blue. Very good. So now we've got to put a minecart in place. Should be nice and easy now. Erkman69 has subscribed. Thank you for subscribing, man. I appreciate it. I hope you're enjoying the stream, enjoying the derp, and having a good time. Thank you for your support. Oh, let's break that. Good, good. And then go down by 2 blocks so we can put that there. Cool. So now the colour changes as we go. That shouldn't be there, should it? How did I do that? Right, now the colour changes as we go down. So we just learnt this a second ago. It's right. I think the minecart is going to be there. I'm going to check again. Man, I'm really annoyed like how I can never just remember this. I have to look every time. No, it's what you see. It's always 1 block, and then you're in the minecart. Okay, I'm glad I checked. So the minecart is going to be there. The next thing is here. I believe that's a trapdoor again. We'll put a ladder temporarily, and then it's same gap again. So 1, 2, 1, 2, and then it's going to be here. Right, and that's where the players... Oh, look at that! It's the same height as this floor. Excellent. Whew. Okay, that required some concentration now. I had to focus on what I was doing. X, how can you brain this early in the morning? It's beyond me. I need at least an hour to wake up, says Nerko. Well, I've been awake for 2 hours exactly now, so there you go. Did you ever went to Portugal, says Cat Cup. I don't think I have been to Portugal, actually. Johnny Go Boy, sorry to hear that, man, but I'm glad that the videos bring you some enjoyment, man. Of course, I wish you the best for that. X, have you ever been to Australia? I have not been to the other side of the world. It's all questions about where I've been now, jeez. Right, so we need our trapdoor next. Bam, noise in me ear. It's another noise in me ear. Okay, I need some wood. Where are we going to get some wood from? Oh no, there's going to be baddies in this area. Look, quick, before they spawn. Okay, apparently I haven't been here before. I mean, I'll take a golden apple. Oh, we just got a mending book. Sweet. That was worthwhile. That was some good. That was some good adventuring. I think I'm done with the adventuring for today, though. We got pretty lucky there. I need 1 more block. Cool. Your local weirdo is here, resubscribing for 15 months in a row. Saying, hey X, I saw your blog post on the new Shikari album. I couldn't agree more. At first a little disappointed, but then it grew on me. Yeah, that's exactly how I felt. Well, obviously. Appreciate the resubscription, man. Thank you as always. Yeah, it was just, they've obviously shifted the direction a little bit. They still sound like Shikari, but they're kind of, yeah, shifting their direction. And, I don't know, it sort of feels like a step back, a step sideways maybe, because their last album was basically like the pinnacle of that era, if you like. And now they're moving into new territories. It's kind of like they've had to step back a little bit. But I like it. Yeah, it definitely grew on me as well. Like, big time. Really like it. Right, I think I'm actually going to put this on the other side. I find it strange that you can't put lava in cauldrons, says Gummy. That is strange, actually. That's a really nice idea. Like, I don't know what the use for it would be, but that would be really cool. I think I'd enjoy that. Okay, let's put in those. Then we need a rail, which we got. We can do all of this from down here. Put that there, break that, and we get everything back. Sweet! And now it's fixed into position. Nice. Now that ladder is going to be on that block back here. And this is where we don't have a lamp because we're using the ladder. And believe it or not, this thing is now done, at least to that point. Like, that's the bottom, is what I'm saying. This is the bottom, so I don't know why there would be a ladder there. Can you get... Yeah, there's actually no need for a ladder at this point, so we'll rip that out. If ever we have something underneath, then that's that. But now we get to do a little bit of design work. I've just realised something. I think I was originally going to set this up so that you come in from that direction, because of the nature of this here. Yikes. Yikes. Doomian Lag has resubscribed 5 months in a row saying, "Hi X, why do we have to pretend to be asleep in order to fall asleep?" I don't pretend to be asleep to fall asleep. That's not something I do. I generally, I just try and think of relaxing things as I fall asleep. Like, I always think of laying on a beach and hearing the water come up and down the tide. And like hearing birds chirping and things like that. I don't know, just something really relaxing like that. I just think of something like that and then just kind of zone out a little bit, and then before you know it, you've nodded off. How many of you guys still play Minecraft, says Busybody. That sounds like a poll. Let's do a poll. Peeps, this means you're welcome to watch Minecraft, but do you play it? Right, we're doing the poll. Still play Minecraft, yes or no? If you play it occasionally, put yes. If you don't play it at all and not going to play it again, put no. Right, the poll is now available for you to vote on the screen. Click on your screen. If you can't click on your screen for some reason, I apologise. False advertising. I'm so bad. Some of you will be able to click, some of you won't. Let's grab some of that. And a site over here. Okay, and if we were to follow this pattern into this room, how would it connect to this space? Even if I make the entrance from that side, it's... People are typing their answer in chat. No need to put it in chat. Use the on-screen thing. That's the way we're going to measure it. I'm going to end the poll in a moment. Right, so let's say we're actually doing it like that. I'm probably going to get annoyed that that's on that side, but whatever. Whatever, we can always change it. Let's get some stone in here so I can start to fill this in, you know. So that thing's going to kind of come out to about here. Yeah, I reckon we're going to end up doing it that way. Make a straw poll, says Levanter. No need. The poll is on the screen if you're able to vote. Why am I down in a hole? There's something above my head. Okay. So this thing is going to roughly be this kind of shape. Those walls actually kind of line up with that, which is interesting, to say the least. Yeah, I think this room generally wants to be higher than that. And also, let's get some light in here. This is just a bit yucky at the moment. And then let's fill in the floor. Right. I'm going to end the poll now. Also, Toby Robot. Hey, man. How's it going? Let's end that poll. So, oh, wow. 75% of people still play Minecraft. Good. Thank you for voting, peeps that did. Thank you for voting. I mean, that's not a, you know, a permanent statistic or something you can swear by, but apparently 75% of you watching still play, which is cool. Alright. Leak Stream says X, how do you recruit new hermits? Generally, each of the hermits, you know, we'll watch other YouTubers, and on occasion someone might suggest, hey, what about this person, you know? And we decide if it's the right time to add people or not. It's just, you just talk about it, you know? Talk about it and figure it out. Okay, what do I want to do? I think I want to sort out the roof first. I keep thinking about doing the roof. The roof? Sorting out the roof? Ah, we've got a noise in my ear and I can't see it. Let's go click on that. Astrid Lou has resubscribed for 18 months in a row, which is 2 Twitch babies, saying, sorry, I've not been active recently trying to get my degree done, but listening to you keeps me through the course. Are you telling me you haven't been watching the streams because you're trying to get a degree in something? Jeez, I feel completely let down. How could you? Degree's not important. Of course it's not. Sarcasm alert. Jeez. Thank you so much for the support. Of course, it's absolutely fine. Best of luck with your degree. I hope it all goes well. Okay, that is just nothing. Let's fill that in. Right. I'm seeing this. This is what I'm seeing. This is what my brain's saying. Do that. Place the blocks there, X. That's going to go somewhere. Right. Yeah, that is going to go somewhere. I like that that lines up with that. That's promising. But then this room doesn't really need to be big or have too much in it. So I think what we'll aim for is literally... Don't want to make it too wide. We're gonna have a 3 wide bit there, so that means this needs to come out now. Yeah, 3 wide. Oops. Like that. Is that? It's gonna end up making it. I don't like this thing being like 1 like that, but otherwise it's gonna end up being really wide, I think. Maybe we can get away with that. Yeah, that'll have to do. That'll be the one. Just heard you talking about Shikari, so went outside and looked them up because I haven't heard of them, and I love it. Listening to Live Outside. Thanks for that. I've been struggling to find music recently. Delta, check out my music blog if ever you want to discover some music. Just click on, I don't know, genres that you like or whatever. There's lots of ways to browse for music on there. And it's Shikari. If you like their new record, though, be sure to check out their old stuff. The new record is very much still them, but they've stripped out the metal and the hardcore that used to be in their sound. And their previous album, the Minesweep, is absolutely brilliant. It's kind of like their best record, and that was crazy because I always thought of Shikari as kind of like a 10 out of 10 band, like one of those ones that just hit the nail on the head. But other people never felt the same way about that band unless you were like really into them. And so I think it's a sign of like a band that has something unique, right, that people gravitate to. But that record is a moment where their own thing kind of transcends itself a little bit, you know, and more people can hear it and hear what it's about. Do a cover of One by Metallica, says Ultra Thunder. I was actually practicing that song the other day, just a little bit. Like I said, like I've got this terrible habit of sort of half practicing stuff and not sticking at something, which is what I want to change in the future. Who are we talking about, says Why Not Food? I was talking about a band. Are you going to do a prank, says Edward? I mean, I was going to prank Mumbo, but then someone said don't prank Mumbo, so we can't prank Mumbo now. It was a real shame. Really looking forward to doing that all stream. Okay, let's grab some polished andesite and continue with this floor. We need some quartz. I don't think I have a chest for quartz over here. Actually, no, I do have a means to get quartz from this, but not the quartz blocks themselves. We can grab some of that. Make some of those, make some of these, just like that, you know, nice and easy. Nice and easy, governor. Right, let's go and put these in place. Another question is, does this look good or not? Because I'm thinking it might not. It's just kind of like a little link, isn't it, this room? It's just a little link. I think keeping the floor may or may not be a good idea. This what we got going on here, it looks good in this spot, but once you bring it into here, it's not going to look as great. I want to change these stone bricks now. I want to actually keep the theme of the outside. What I was literally just saying is once you start building on this smaller scale, it doesn't look as nice. And then I decide to now go and do exactly what I just said didn't look nice, which is kind of weird. In a way, it's kind of weird that I would do that. So let's actually go with these blocks. Bumbo's been pranked like 3 times in the past 2 weeks or so, says Sebeb. And he's been pranked again. But this one is rightly so, I think. You'll see, you'll see. Mumbo's always getting pranked. He's got like the perfect base for pranking though, you know. It's just like big and open. You can just go shove something in the middle of it. And be like, you've been pranked. Does that go out by 1 again? I'm not sure. We got a noise in the ear from the Black Ranger PL, resubscribing for 16 months in a row, saying the diamond icon is closer and closer. 8 more months to go, man. 8 more months, and you'll have a diamond face in chat. Appreciate the support, buddy. Hope you enjoy the stream as always. And we also have the first Law doing a donation saying, hey X, or hey Asuma, I made my first ever Twitch donation yesterday to Itzgal because you weren't on at the time. Now I feel guilty. Have my money. No, but seriously, I love what you do and please keep it up. Plus I'm not 18, I'm still going to give you a prezi. Honestly, I wish you hadn't, but I appreciate it. The reason I have the 18 rule there is just because it is more likely for someone under the age of 18 to not like have a full appreciation of the value of money yet. That's why that message is there. But I do appreciate the support, of course, and thank you for supporting the other hermits as well, Iskal. Appreciate that, and I hope you enjoyed the stream, of course. Jazz Romp, oh god, that's a hard name to say, says, X, have you ever thought of playing on Minecraft beta server with the Hermit team, something like Grian's series? So I'm watching Grian, it's really interesting, that series, and the entire time I'm watching it I'm thinking, I can't play that game again. Like, part of me really wants to, but I can't. Minecraft beta was like a really different, in a weird way, like obviously it's the same game, but there's so many things about it, like in a weird way the original Minecraft was kind of almost terrible. Like, although the idea was there and it was brilliant, it was such a grind to play, and I'm watching it and I'm just remembering how long it took to do and make stuff that was just not that great. But I'm also watching that series and remembering how enthusiastic I was for playing beta edition of Minecraft. Now that's going to end up looking ugly, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to put some blocks around this to kind of disguise it. And actually we might just end the room there with that kind of ugly corner bit. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. Or maybe this should be like a corner entrance. I'm not sure. Anyway, this is all going to be blue wall up here, just like the outside. Right, there's another noise in me. I'll get to that, and I'm very aware that I'm just waffling and not paying too much attention to chat. I apologise. What's happened here, though? Oh, we got something different going on. That needs to go back there, I think. Yeah. Yeah, of course it does. So, remembering playing that edition of Minecraft beta, which was 2011, I think, if I remember correctly, like, that was so exciting playing in those beta worlds. And when you look at them now, they're kind of ugly. They're really stark. You know, the game has been tweaked and improved in so many ways. But that raw enthusiasm for what you could do in that edition of the game, it's no longer there in any capacity. Like, I just look at that game now like it's an absolute grind. But at the time, it was unbelievable. It was just completely different, a new game, you know. And I just get this feeling like if I'm to boot it back up again and try and do stuff, I don't think I'd enjoy it as much, or anywhere near as much as I enjoy playing the current Minecraft. Yeah. Agent Eddie has resubscribed for 3 months in a row, saying, "Hey mate, I hope that you keep entertaining all of us for the longest time. I hope that I can meet you someday down in Australia. Cheers, mate." Thank you for the support, buddy. I appreciate it. I'll continue to entertain if I can continue to be entertaining, so to speak. Appreciate it, man. Thank you. Why does it amaze anyone else that it is 2017? Says Willie. I mean, time just keeps moving forward, doesn't it? I don't know quite what you mean by that message. I'm trying to extrapolate a meaning. Perhaps there isn't one. It will be a blast to the past, says BWAC Pro. You see, I'm never good with like blast to the past kind of stuff. I'm very much, personally, I'm very much like keep moving forward. I don't like to indulge in nostalgia too much. I find that it's too easy to indulge, and it can be a bit much sometimes, indulging in nostalgic stuff. What was getting me on? Oh my god, I watched the Tupac movie the other day, All Eyes on Me, and I could just feel the nostalgia dose coming. Like, I don't know if anyone else gets that, but like I find like nostalgia about something you're interested in can be a bit overwhelming over like an emotion, and like Tupac's one of those characters that will set that off, and I've always got to be a bit careful with. Now that probably sounds really strange now that I'm saying it out loud, like what you've got to be careful with, I don't know, a musician, but like I absolutely adore the guy and his music, and it's just kind of like a big part of my like passion of music is someone like him, and because of the way that he died and like the music that he put out there being so powerful, like becomes a big thing in your mind, and it's easy to get caught up in like the nostalgia of it, like the 90s when he was around and alive, and how tragic it is the way that he died. And I've spent a lot of time like learning about what happens and how he was assassinated, and like you can get a bit like kind of obsessed with it, if that makes sense. And that's what nostalgia is, and I like try to kind of avoid it a little bit. And yeah, I watched the movie the other day and I could just feel like the nostalgia again. I could just feel it there, like ticking over in your mind. And that's why I don't like blasts from the past kind of stuff. That's how we got started on talking about this, because I don't know, I feel like I want to keep moving forward. If I start looking back, you get all weird and nostalgic about things, and I don't particularly enjoy that. 2-pack question mark, says Cal Defar. Look up 2-pack and thank me later. He's one of the best. They say the best rapper ever. Personally, I feel like there isn't like a best rapper. Like each rapper is unique, but he was certainly a very unique character. Right, let's grab some andesite as well. I don't have any andesite here. My inventory's become a bit of a mess. No surprise. Hey X, why is that dropper full of fireworks on the top floor and not in the floor? I haven't found a place for it to go yet. Perhaps we could put it in this room. Nostalgia is seeing the past with rose-tinted glasses, says Demonic742. Absolutely, yeah. Absolutely. So, like, to not get too topical or, let's say, political, deep or anything, but you hear people often say, like, oh, things were better back in my day, and it's not how we used to do it. Whereas, on many different topics that you could bring up, I don't know, to do with all sorts of things, especially if you're going to look at stuff like, I don't know, technology and the general well-being of people in this world. Like, things have actually gotten progressively better over time, but people have a tendency to look back and think that thing that they missed means that it was better. So Minecraft's actually a really great example of this, because that's precisely what I was talking about. That beta kind of looks great because it's nostalgic. You remember, oh, it was just, you know, when I first played this game, spent hours, you know, digging a hole. But now you can dig that hole in seconds. And after you've, like, you know, you've played this game for years, you kind of need to do stuff in seconds as opposed to hours. Like, otherwise you're not going to get as much stuff done, and it's not going to be as enjoyable. One of the things that makes this game still fun for me after all these years is that I play on this scale. Like, look at that. Do you know what I mean? Like, look at that. Now, you couldn't do that, you know, 5 years ago. This would have literally taken teams of people, and it wouldn't have looked as good. And so that is like that retrospective romanticism, you might call it, like thinking things were actually better when they weren't. And I think that stuff can be a bit dangerous as well. Man, I hate the position of that thing so much right now. Like, I want to make this room kind of look interesting, and oh, I'm just not enjoying it. We'll keep going though. We'll keep placing down blocks and trying to get this room finished. Maybe if we do this side first, it'll look better. Zona says, X, make something that you did by that room that goes to the Iron Golem farm, but in the wall on the left, so you make an overgrown nature temple or something. Not quite sure what you're suggesting at all, really. Not quite sure. Sorry, buddy. X, cover out the black, says Leak Steam. Cover out the black. What's that mean? Let's do that. Booyah! Booyah. I'm going to leave the glowstone there just for lighting purposes right now. And now we've got to dig away that and this wall. So this message is to get you talking about the giant water structure that is slowly surrounding your base, and about that ring of water at the top. At the top of what? Is it an ocean? The rest of this message is to keep you talking long enough to make you derp and talk about the giant ocean around your base, says Cuplex. Okay, there's an ocean around my base, but I didn't build it, alright? It's not me. I haven't been building that ocean. Dang it, X, says Cuplex. Cuplex, you troll. You troll. I was Gabba blasted last week when X said my name 5 times, says Littons is lit live. He said it wrong. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry I said it wrong. Oh, I won't read it again then. I'm sorry. That was a joke. I know people like to have their messages read out. You tried, Cuplex's Disco Manco. Didn't try very well, if you ask me. Sir Thanks a lot says an ocean, a big ocean, so much water. Indeed. Leakstream says Out of the Black, the song. Oh, is that what? Who's that song by? Assumer, the biggest troll, says Loki does things. I'm a troll. I'm a filthy troll. I know. I like being a troll. I like this song as well. It's nice. It's peaceful. It's relaxing. Very much a drone. Oh, Scott TV has resubscribed for 6 months in a row, which is half a year, saying, "Hi X, always enjoy your streams and love so much the new Hermit Quest." Oh, glad you like it. Thank you for subscribing, man. Appreciate that. Yeah, the new Hermit Quest, really, really awesome. I had an absolute blast recording that. Obviously, if you didn't catch the last season, it didn't go too well, but this season, so much better. Having a blast playing it. Seems like people are enjoying watching it. Quite a lot of people talking about the no deaths thing being a big deal. I really think that is something that needs to be addressed. But it's certainly, you know, it's made for a different experience this time round. We'll keep at it and keep changing and tweaking things. But it's a good one. Newty Human says, "So I just joined. What exactly are you building?" Basically a little room that links from here to our elevator. I'm wondering if I should have just built a corridor. Like, I kind of try and avoid doing that. But this thing, man, is just not in the right position. I think by trying to do the diagonal on it, I've made it difficult for myself. I'm going to change this up again. Let's do that. Now, I want to hide the blue to some extent. So we need a pillar here. Now, what block can make a pillar that suits this build palette? Probably stone bricks, nice and easy. Cobblestone walls might be interesting. Maybe water. I don't think we could squeeze water in there. We might be able to put like a mini water feature on one side as well, so it kind of really fits the theme. Right, I don't have more of those andesite blocks. Let's get a couple more. So they're going to be like that. So coming up to this bit here, we just need something there. And we need more quartz, actually. Make a sort of temple behind glass in the left wall, like Mumbo's aquarium, with an overgrown temple. I still not sure what you're saying. Sometimes a screenshot can be better. Like, if you've got an idea that's quite specific, it's can be a little bit difficult to translate. You know, it's not like, hey, put a block in that spot. You know, it's a bit more of an idea, isn't it? Pedro 16797 has subscribed. Thank you for subscribing, man. Appreciate it. Hope you're enjoying the stream, having a good time, and all of that. Thank you again. Pedro in chat says, "X, can you change the flow of the water in the blue floor in the doors, being vertical in pillars and dividing the flow into 2 cascades by the side of the doors? You can all..." Oh, that did it? No, wait. "You could also play with a variable water flows with pistons." Your message just jumped up and down the screen. That was really strange. I kind of like not sure. Do you mean these? Like, why would they need to flow in different directions? You did make me wonder though. What if we had water in the corner here? But I don't think that would work out actually. You could walk through the water to get to this bit. So that's going to be a block because you can see it there. So we have that, and now I'm thinking, what did I say? Cobblestone walls, maybe. Or maybe some of this. Not so sure. Spangle says, "I've never chopped off a head. How dare you accuse me? It's all lies," says Spangle. Here we go again. Talking about chopping people's heads off. Spangle, you're always talking about that. "Do quartz pillar block X," says the greatest Josh. I think the quartz coming out of the ground there might not look so good. It sort of don't look too bad like that. I think you just got to take that and push it back by 1. In fact, that's kind of fine. Kind of works. Maybe actually change that block so it's stone bricks, just so it's a little bit more highlighted on the ground. And then the rest of this room is going to be mostly pointless in a weird way. I might put a rocket dispenser thing in here as well, like opposite, on the opposite side. So now it's like, oh, I hate this. Let's go like that, because now it's going to look awkward on one side compared to the other. That's what I don't like. So let's say we mirrored that with something. Always got to mirror things, don't I? Always got to mirror things. We could put a little fireworks dispenser somewhere here and just make it look like it's supposed to be or something. I don't know. I can't wait for this room to be done. I don't like it when things don't fall into a neat sort of layout. Zeron says, X, there is no reason for the elevator to end one block below the floor level. You could just put it level with the floor. Oh, you mean there? Oh yeah, that's just a little bit of a hangover, really. In fact, if we do that, we might as well change that back and put one of these here. Yeah, we'll do it like that. There we go. Okay, so now, where are the walls compared to what's up the top here? It's going to look odd. I think it is here. Am I out of cobble? I'm out of cobble. Great. See, reminder says source totem. I think I'll leave the rest. It's kind of cold now. It's kind of cold and ugly. Jaw says J949 says poll to prank Mumbo. Okay, let's do a poll. Should we go and prank Mumbo? I really wanted to do that. Prank Mumbo. Okay, I'm just setting it up. Prank Mumbo. There we go. Okay, feel free to vote. If you click on the screen, you can vote if we should prank Mumbo or not. I mean, someone said we shouldn't, but I feel like maybe the majority of you want us to prank Mumbo. We should do that. So feel free to vote. Let me know what you want to see me do for the rest of the stream. There we go. Okay, you vote by clicking on the stream, by the way. If you type it in chat, it won't be counted. You have to click on the screen and pick an option to vote. If you don't have that, I'm sorry. Camo J, Spangleboo, you got it, you got it. You know what's going on. Really, X is lit live? Really, I'm dead serious. If you want to vote, you've got to click on the screen and use the stream, the thing. I've forgotten what it's called. Okay, there we go. Right, let's drag this across. Put some cobble, then we need some andesite. Oh, we're out of that again. Camo J says X, so you know that big water thing surrounding your base, I think you could put some what they call coral reefs in it. That's a nice idea. Also, the rest of this message is pointless and does not contain any useful information. Cough, coral reef, cough. Okay, whatever. Nicholas says troll. I wouldn't troll. I wouldn't troll. Jeez. Okay, right. Let's end the poll. Are we going to go prank Mumbo? End poll. Okay. We have, goodness me, 53.5% of people said no. That was ever so close. Ever so close. Also, 46.5% of you said no as well. So maybe it wasn't that close after all. Oh, that was fun. That was fun. I think a lot of people in chat don't realise that pranking Mumbo is not something we do. We don't prank on stream, and someone always asks for it. I was just having a little bit of fun. I'm sorry. Maybe I took it too far. But I like trolling. Trolling is fun. Unless you're being trolled. Okay, right. So now what we got to do is actually use this space to put a firework. Ah, I've fallen down in a hole. Serves me right, said someone. Okay. We're going to put in a little thing there. It's going to be recessed, and it's going to have some of this just so it mirrors the other side. Yeah, now what colour would go in? I think I might just do blue again. Also, I should have left the floor alone. I love a good old troll from X, says Spangled Blue. I'm glad someone appreciates the trolling. Jeez. I mean, that was the prank, okay? We weren't pranking Mumbo. I was pranking all of you. You asked for a prank. Jeez, you got one. You know what I'm saying? Don't complain. You just got pranked. Right, I'm going to put the blue in again. And in here we're going to have our fireworks rockets somewhere. Just not sure where. We're going to put glowstone in the roof up here. So I'm going to put glowstone there. I'm going to have blue all around. I'm going to have blue there and then the firework rockets. And then the firework rockets. Right, it's time to try and put things away. If anything will go in a chest, it would be most appreciated. Slighted Demon says, now my day is ruined, X. How could you? I'm sorry I've ruined your day. I'm so sorry. Let's go and throw a few things away. Actually, no, I think more of this can go into these chests. Right. I don't like throwing stuff away, but on occasions it's easier than holding on to it. That can go in there. Bone blocks. Do we got that? Do we got iron? No. Concrete. Surely there's... Nope, there's no room for this stuff apparently. You can go there. And that can go... Is that the same? Is that wool? No, it's powder. Okay, we should have a wool. We've got a clay. Where's the wool one? Look at this. Endless amount of chests. Stuff from the nether. Let's put that quartz block in there. Leaves. We don't have a green one. Wood. There you go. Would you know? And then concrete again. Right, that's a little bit more clear, so we can pick up this. Which is why we're doing that. Look at those rockets. Goodness me. X, are you going to do a face cam sometime again? I love seeing your Minecraft character on the screen, says Dorixophy. Maybe. We've done a few. We've done that a few times, so maybe we will at some point. Right, and there we go. I was about to say it's done. It's not though, is it? Because we've got this. Shouldn't be there, hanging out there. I've got one in the wall as well. And now the room goes dark. So where do we put the lighting in this place? Oh, we never finished the ceiling. We never finished it. How terrible. Very good. And now we need to put some more lights in. Do you like the band Periphery, says Electric. I love Periphery. I saw them in London a while back and they were absolutely incredible. Let's put a light here. I'm going to go lazy way. We're going to put some power behind it. Ooh, oh, we'll just put a block. Feeling lazy. Usually I use the levers, but we'll just put a block. Inefficient. Unsubscribe. There you go. So we got a light source there. Light coming from the back of the room. And that'll do. We've tidied up that little space. Thank goodness. Also, I'm going to need a teeny bit of cobble. And a teeny bit of that. And now we've got to tidy away all of these. Profro says, does anyone know what X looks like? I don't think I saw him on the real cam. Not even my own mother knows what I look like. Jeez. Of course someone knows. It's not like I don't have a face. 15, there it is. 16, am I blind? There's one on the floor. Oh. Oh, 17. Oh, 16 was... Oh, goodness me. Goodness me. Right, there we go. Yay! It's done! Woohoo! A little room to get up and down and yay. What else is on my list? X, do you like Coldplay? I know they aren't your style, but their music's epic. I like some of their stuff. They're not a band I've ever really listened to that much. We did that job there. Right, we've got a tiny bit of time left. I've got a job that I want to do here. It's not a big job. It's a very small one, a very quick one. Actually, no, it would take me forever to do that now that I think about it. I need some red sand. Like, and not a lot, but then I have to go a long way to get it, don't I? pretty sure I'll end up going a really long way to get it, so maybe that's not the best thing to do. Have you heard of Cuphead? It's available for Steam and Xbox One, says Accounting Twitch. If ever you want to suggest a name, just tweet it at me. Like a game. If you want to suggest a game, tweet it at me, you know. Ed Network says, X is inside information. We know he definitely has a mother, so he's not man-made. Oh, you guys. Ollie95XZ has resubscribed for 15 months in a row, saying, yay, 15 months. Here is a riddle on a cloth. On a cloth. Is that like an anagram thing where you got to rearrange the letters? On a cloth. I feel like I might be saying something stupid that I'm not aware of. A riddle? A riddle, you say? Oh! It's an anagram for ocean! Oh, I got it. It's an anagram for ocean. Well done, that's kind of clever. Here's another thing that needs doing. Yeah, let me catch up. I think I missed a message. I did. Shomeric says, you got me addicted to Gemcraft, so here... Like, what? I'm looking at my legs. Leg cam? Can we get some leg cam hype? Peeps! Oh, okay, it stopped. Why am I down here? Comeric says, you got me addicted to Gemcraft, so here are some gems for you. Thank you, I appreciate that. That game is nuts. So speaking of Gemcraft, I might do another stream, but I think we're getting near the end of the game. So I played a level, and when I got to the very end of it, it was like, you need to activate the shrines. And I was like, oh, I forgot. And then I was like, I don't want to play this. And then that was that first feeling of like, I might be done with this game before long. But then I went back and played it again, and it turned out to be the last level to complete the story of the game. So now all there is to do is a bunch of levels to play, and then after that it's really like, you've played every level, do you want to grind XP, make yourself stronger, get better amulets? What do you want to do? I don't think I want to do that stuff, so I think once I complete the levels I'm going to be done with the game, even though I still feel like I've got the itch to play it. But it's good, like once it's over, you know, like I can go, oh thank goodness, I've wasted 40 hours of my life playing this game, now I could have been playing guitar. Yeah, it's not good. It's not good. Let's do a little something here. So I've done not everything on my list, but there is something we can do quickly together. I'm going to chuck all these items in here. They can get sorted out later. Torches can go in there. That can go in the mending thing. And that'll do for now. We're going to go fix up our storage system a little bit. X, can you do a console Minecraft Let's Play? King Frosty says, I don't have a console. Well, sorry, I don't have console edition of Minecraft. I also don't have the means to record it, so I won't be able to do that, unfortunately. Leak Steam says, Honoclav is ocean backwards. Yes, yeah, I said that a moment ago. Let's see. Let's see, what are we doing next? We're washing our legs! I've forgotten already. I've forgotten what I was doing a second ago. Goodness me. We need to take out these droppers. I hope they're not going to be a pain to put back. Oh god, they might be, might they? They're probably going to be a pain to put back, and I don't want one of them to accidentally fall into the system. I'm going to take out all the storage sticks this time. I think that's a smart idea. So we'll find where the backup is, basically, and then fix this thing. So I think I can break that, yep, and then we're able to see the next two bits. And then we'll get down here and break all the droppers again. Make sure we pick them all back up. This music gave me deja vu somehow, says Accounting Twitch. It's very, like, entrancing kind of music. So I could understand that. Ah. That's not good, but we're down here now. Do I have my ender pearls? Thank goodness. Thank goodness for Enderpearls, peeps. Hashtag storage sticks, this slighted demon. That's the one. That's what they are. Okay, got to make sure I pick everything up each time. So it's looking good so far. I don't know where this thing is backed up, but it kind of looks like it's all in order. It can't be though. Surely it can't. Right, on to the next set. Insane Jokers, thank you for the nice message. I use storage sunflowers, says Spangleboo. Sunflowers? What is this voodoo? Ah, that looks like the backup. Oh, I wonder something. Okay. Okay, so like there's those lamps. I'm pretty sure when I set this up I made Okay. We're here now. This is our life, right? I'm pretty sure I made it so that this wouldn't have bug pad anything. There's furnaces up here. Okay. But then, why that one and not the others? Is what I'm thinking. Yeah, no. Bad idea. I thought redstone was messing up with this. Right, that might be it. That might be the thing that we needed to fix. And look at that. No storage sticks after it. Nothing down there. Why don't you make your firework dispenser station instead of storage stations, says DK Gamer. I don't know what my firework dispensing station is, so I don't know why I'm not doing that. Also, I'm doing this because it needs fixing. Ah, there's a yellow wall in there, is there? Okay, let's take these three and put them to one side. They can go over there. We're going to do a big sort with this. Big sort. Hey, your ex-sugarcane farm decided to work now, says I am a Hank Ham. Yep, it's been working. I think the entire time we've been streaming, it's been probably going back and forth. After a while, though, once it's filled up a couple of chests, I'm going to turn it off and just activate it whenever I happen to be in the area. Yeah, that's all of that done. I think you'll find there's probably going to be no items now. Right, I don't want those landing and falling into hoppers or anything. Right, looks like all of this is empty as well. Cool, okay then. What else is there to check? There was a hopper back there. Right, that's the filter for the storage sticks to go back through. Then they're going to go under here and go all the way around. Which apparently, I don't think they should be stuck in there. I'm going to take these out. That don't look right to me. Yeah, if we get absolutely everything out of here, then surely it won't break. Okay, I want to check that. I think there's like one or two more hoppers in there. Yep, look, there's one. Okay, that one's been checked. Yeah, I think we're good. I think that's just about everything. No, I meant instead of just storing fireworks around your base, make something which shoots them out to you. Oh, right, like a dispenser. I thought about that. You're probably going to have to, like, stand there and wait for it, and then what if it dispenses too many? I think it's just easier to open it and shift-click what you need into your inventory. Alright, so what we have to do is... I think we're going to take this chest. Right, we're going to rotate this dropper. And we're going to put the chest there. That's how we're going to collect the sticks at the end. Right. So now we need to grab all of our storage sticks. Hashtag storage sticks. And give this thing a whirl. So they're all storage sticks. We've got quite a few, haven't we? Have we got any more over here? I think all you needed was a stack. Right, a stack and 6. Let's do this. So now it should start sorting, and let's put some more junk away. Should see blinking lights. I think they're blinking. There we go. Let's open this. There we go. Okay, they're filtering through. That's good. Aha. So it should come over to this bit soon. There it is. Now that one's going. Excellent. Right, it's doing its thing. It's setting up. Hopefully that has fixed the storage system again. I'm going to guess we'll probably have to fix it again at some point because it's crashed a couple of times. BWAC Pro says Hermitcraft, sponsored by a Mango. This wasn't made by a Mango. This is made by Cybot. Sponsored by Cybot. Hashtag sponsored by Cybot. Peeps, we're going to end the stream here. It's ending earlier than usual because I was late to get streaming. I've got other things to do in my day, so going to have to wrap this one up quickly, even though there's more stuff I wanted to do. Do want to say a massive thank you to all the people who subscribed, donated, cheered, resubscribed, all the people who followed, all the people hanging out in chat. If you haven't followed, be sure to hit that follow button, get notified of when I'm live on Twitch. Today you got yourself an episode of Carried Away on the main channel, as well as an episode of Fullcraft. And right now what we will do is a raid on another Minecraft streamer. I'll send you over to another channel, and that'll be... So, I'm sending you over to Turtle13 again. So, yeah, enjoy. Anyway, I'm out of here. See you later. Thank you. Bye-bye.